Hey guys, and welcome to the second duel against the Machinas. But I didn't open up too great this turn, or the beginning of this duel. Junior Exudine is a great card, but I already have a controller in my hand. And Double Moray Salvage, yeah, not the greatest. Activate its effect. Hopefully you can come through, because I need this to go through, kind of. Not... Okay. He can... Fair enough. Okay, that means I can't... Okay, so cost. I can still... Because it's banished instead, that's the only difference. What are they... Do they have to be sent to the graveyard? When this card is sent to the graveyard... Okay, so... That's actually not that good. I'm going to get rid of my other Udine then, because that makes them absolutely useless. And I'm going to add this to my hand. I'm pretty sure that shuts down my deck. I honestly don't think that I can do anything now, because Macrocosmos does destroy my deck. So perhaps I should have known that I should have sided into the Mystical Space Typhoons, like things like that. But I've actually never seen anyone side against this deck before. It's pretty interesting. It's unique at least, but it does also slow down his deck slightly as well, because a lot of these effects are activated when they're sent to the graveyard. So I'm actually going to summon my controller and point for point, because why not? They both have the same amount of attack. Really? We didn't have anything to stop that. Interesting. I'm hoping I'm going to draw into another water so I can Moray, and hopefully draw into my Heavy Storm. And I'm not sure how many Mystical Space Typhoons that I carry, but it should be a decent number. And I can just point for point with him again. But Salvage is dead, Pot of Avarice is dead, Moray is currently dead. Oh, that's nice as well. And I can overlay for a Zenmain, and then pop. Or I can overlay, special summon a Udine. I'm probably going to go for the Zenmain, since Zenmain is better. So, cool. Just going to make sure and take control of his Birdman. That's nice. Gonna go for the attack or not. Actually, I get less damage in because I can't actually attack with my controller. So I'm going to special summon my... I could go for a Leviathan and bring back the Udine or the other card. I don't think it's particularly worth it. I'm going to go for Zenmain, just in case I can actually pop his Cosmos later on in the duel. Or possibly this turn if he Mirror Forces or something like that. But if he Deprisons, that would be unfortunate. But yeah, Macrocosmos does destroy this deck. Well, not destroy it, but it slows it down considerably. But it also slows down his deck, so it just depends whose deck is going to slow down the most. So special summon these two. Well, not actually special summoning them, but return them to my deck. So I can draw a couple new cards. And since the Moray is not going to be doing too well, I am going to banish it. And banish. I'm actually going to activate the other one, because why not? Special summon this, and the Abyss Maglo isn't going to be doing too much work either. So, shuffle, and Moray I recommend to activate as soon as you can, because if you don't, often you're not going to be able to get the correct cards, and it often becomes a dead card in your hand later on in the duel. So, activate its effect. Going to special summon a Marksman. Then, in my battle phase, just attack as much as I can. Because why not? Attack him there. And I can even go for a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think I will carry Mistworm. I probably should carry Mistworm. I'm actually going to put it in for something else. I'm not sure quite what it will be for, but it'll be for something. Oh, I could summon infantry, and then summon and then sync with these two, And then some, no, I don't think it's worth it. I'm just going to go for the damage. But I could summon Infantry, normal summon Diva, main phase 2, main phase 2 sync with these two, and then sync with the other two for a Librarian, draw a card. That's actually not too bad of an option, but I've already done this now. So I'm going to banish these two and actually special summon the Librarian now. I'm thinking I could probably get rid of, for a Mistworm, not sure quite what it would be. Possibly a, well, I definitely need these 5, probably the second Zen mains, and, oh wait, I can actually activate Lance. Whoops. Actually, wait. Sorry. On Librarian, because he would have activate it on when I summoned it, and I summoned it before I set. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. If I did, that's my bad. If I didn't, I should have synced before I set. If not, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Did I set first? Did I set first? Because that's my bad if I did. Then, oh, whatever. Okay, fine. I honestly don't care. Technically, I should have been able to activate it, but I'm not fussed either way. And okay, let's just reveal it. Whoops. Ah, misclick. Set, activate, and set. Okay, fair enough. I should have been able to activate it. I completely forgot that I had the Lance face down, but it's a quick play, and the quick plays can be chained to anything as long as you didn't set them on the same turn that you activated them. But, fair enough. What is he going to MST? I may as well activate it, because it will deck thin, chain it, special summon a Mermail, and then it's going to get banished, because it's going to get banished anyway, and I don't get to activate its effect, but it does deck thin by 1 card, and I may as well deck thin by 1 card. So, why not? Because it wouldn't do anything in my hand anyway. Okay, its effect is fine. Not sure what he's going to go for. He can go for Machina Fortress, but let's see if he can get out 2 this turn. My Zen mains is going to probably... I don't even need to pop that Cosmos. And you can't, because when he discards, he would have to... in fact, discard it to the graveyard, so he can't do that. So, yeah, I don't see what he can do too much. Summon this, activates effect. Special summon my final marksman. Then vanish both, or sync for a... What can I sync for? A Catasta. It's a good card. And then I can't actually go for game, which is ironic. I shouldn't have gone for Catasta, but oh well. If he has protection, he has protection. Nothing else I can do. And then I'm going to attack directly. Again, a slight misplay on my part. If he takes this attack... Ooh, yes, I should have definitely gone for Android then. But if he had a response... I don't think it's going to matter either way, because this Fortress, he can't discard... I don't see why you would add Cosmos in this deck, because you nearly need to discard it. So yeah, as you can see, Macro Cosmos does slow this deck down quite a bit, because I've got lots of superfluous cards like Avarice, Salvage, a lot of my, well, all my cards activate in the graveyard, because when this card is sent to the graveyard by a Water Monster's effect. So a lot of them slow down significantly, but don't add Macro Cosmos to a deck that can't use it. Like, maybe to Dire Rabbit, it's pretty good, but all these cards, effects activating the grave, well, his main boss monster, Machina Fortress, definitely does. So don't add Macrocosmos to a deck where it slows it down. Of course, I wouldn't add it to my deck because, yes, it's good against Dark Worlds and Lightsworn, but it's not going to be, it's going to stop the functioning of my deck. So, I don't know, maybe if he sided in other cards, I'm not sure quite what he was thinking, but 21 Omni 121 signing out. Next video is going to be the deck profile.